I'm gonna take some damage to do it, but I can Dark Blast the Noble Hierarch, then play a land, dismember the Courser Kufrix. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill that. We're gonna pass the turn, so we see his draw step. We might as well see the extra card. Okay. I'm just doing this to so I can F6 and save a minute. He's got an abrupt decay, but we can at least get a little bit of value out of the first one here. Like, this is getting abrupt decay. He's got 2 abrupt decays in hand. The other thing I could have done is I could have Snapcaster Inquisition and got one of them. Ooh, we have a Maelstrom Pulse. That's cute. So we know he has Lightning Bolt Abrupt Decay as his hand. I'm actually almost tempted to dredge the Dark Blast here. If he plays something... Okay, so he drew a land. He's going to Abrupt Decay this one as well, which leaves him with just the Lightning Bolt. And if not, next turn I get to Snapcaster Inquisition, which makes him probably just unload his hand. Snapcaster Inquisition, and then I can actually then resolve Liliana after that. That seems pretty good. Courser Kufrix is a ridiculous card, guys. Hey, look at Damnation, that's useless. So we're gonna just snap Inquisition. We're gonna grab that Abrupt Decay. Yeah, so he's gonna just empty his hand. I think he's in a pretty horrible spot here. There's not a... I don't know. That's fine. I actually didn't have anything else I wanted to discard to Lily here. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm actually a land short of being able to bash him for 6. That's kind of awkward. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to land short of doing that. We're going to get Garrick on the table. just a strong permanent that's going to be hard for him to start dealing with here. I'm just shitting out wolves. I don't think I need to flip Garrick in this board state. There's actually not a lot of reasons to flip Garrick in this deck, like his other side. I mean, I've done it before in Modern just to get Death Touch wolves, basically. But right now, just shitting out wolves is doing a Xenagos impression is probably the best thing he can be doing right here. But I'm presenting lethal next turn, I believe. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I will be presenting lethal next turn, assuming he doesn't draw an answer. Well, guys, we can beat the other random tier 3 decks. Well, I guess we beat Boggles, but Liliana's pretty good against Boggles. We got a bunch of time, but I really don't want to deal with jumping into another dual queue situation. Plus, I don't think there's a lot of people. Yeah, there's only 39 players, so there's a good chance this one won't be too long. So I'm gonna leave the list up for you guys, for anybody who might jump in really quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another beer because fuck it, YOLO, right? Come on. Oh, my kitten. Ow. Hi, what's up? Yeah, this is the list we're playing right now. Sorry, my cat's about to attack me. If I end up jumping up here in a second, it's because he decided to do that, because he does that. He's one of those cats. So if we win the next one, we 3-1. I guess I can't complain about that, right? How many people are still playing? Just trying to think if there's anything I can. Wait, who was it that was in here? Says Reaperkin. You said you're a pod player. I don't play green in Modern. Are there any green sideboard cards I could be missing out on here that might sound good? Um, I don't play green. Like, it's kind of a bias. Very rarely do I play green, and if I do play green, it's Rug, because I don't play that type of deck. God, that's annoying. Every time I switch decks, I have to resort it. Oh yeah, Reclamation Sage. That's probably decent. Not sure how much I need the removal, because I think between Sultai Charm and Abrupt Decays, and a Maelstrom Pulse, I probably can hit everything. But having the extra body, something to keep in mind. I also apologize if I'm talking quietly. I'm not trying to wake my wife up. She's sleeping on the couch upstairs, so she fell asleep watching TV. I'd rather just let her sleep until I finish this daily, and then I can wake her up. Oh my kitten, hi kitten. I find it odd that I haven't run into burn tonight. Like, I kind of specifically built this deck to help make burn not so bad. I figured between main deck scavenging oozes and make 3 main deck offset ballasts and a batter skull, I'd have a decent burn matchup, which feels like a good place to be in the Magic meta right now. Oh yeah, I actually think I had those in my sideboard, or I think I have them in the run sideboard. No, I cut it. Yeah, I what would if I was serious about really this deck, like serious trying to put money and time and effort and playtesting it, like this was just like kind of a thought experiment. Um, I wasn't missing that much to finish to build this, so I figured I'd give it a try. Thren is a little more than I want to spend right now. Thren's I think like 14, 15 tickets. Um, Granted, I have coursers, which are 13, 14 tickets also. That could. I guess the problem with the Glamour would be that the Tron deck can then just Iovugen it back out. So I don't know if that's quite good enough. It's a good thought because I would like to have a nice, easy way to deal with worm coils. But I think my plan for dealing with worm coils is kill the worm coil, then kill both pieces, which is awkward, but pretty sure that's just how Jun deals with it, isn't it? But Jun's also running a lot more kill spells. I'm running. What am I running? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kill spells. And then Snapcasters, which kind of double as extra kill spells. That wasn't counting Abrupt Decay, because I was talking about Worm Coil. Abrupt Decays and Golgari Charms don't hit Worm Coil. Although I haven't actually ran into Tron in a long time, and that's kind of odd. I think Tron's probably pretty good in this meta right now. I feel like Tron has a pretty strong Delver matchup. I know the whole time I was playing Blue-Red Delver, the fairy version, um, I always hated running into Tron because if they resolved the Worm Coil, I probably just lost. It was very, very, very difficult to race a Worm Coil. Um, so I'm surprised that deck's actually not more popular right now, especially online where it was already popular. But I really haven't seen that much of it lately. Does Tron have a bad burn matchup? I guess Tron probably has a bad burn matchup. Yeah, turn 3 Karn was almost impossible to deal with as Delver. Urzatron, take it from me. I'm playing a Delver deck for the past year and a half, up until a couple of months ago when I just switched full on into blue-black fairies. Tron was never a fun matchup for me. Sometimes you were able to counter all their digs, their land search spells, and land an early clock and kill them before the big scary stuff starts happening. But a lot of times they just natural Tron turn 3 because that deck always has it, and you're facing a turn 3 Worm Coil or a turn 3 Karn, and your remand is going to do nothing but make it so instead you're facing a turn 4 Karn or a turn 4 Worm Coil, and that's just as bad. I thought about actually building Blue Moon online, but I'm missing 2 Blood Moons, and they're a little overpriced for my taste to pick up 2 more right now when I don't think they're even that well positioned. So I only own the 2, so I don't want to spend another 40 tickets picking up 2 more for a deck that's still not quite in the best position here. What I really want is Goyce. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I want Goyce, but I don't want to. Like, I'm gonna have to end up doing like a big buy list to Cape Fear Games for MTGO Traders Credit or something and buy Glyphs that way. I have a bunch of paper cards that really I don't need. A lot of like modern staples that are things I'm not gonna play. Like I have a playsets of fetch lands that aren't blue. Let's be honest here. If it's not a blue fetch land, I probably don't need it. Um, Stuff like that. So yeah, that makes sense, Ursatron. I guess the new Delvers probably made up a lot of ground against the Tron decks because of Cruise and Swift Spear. Having another early threat that does tons of damage in Monastery Swift Spear. Trust me, I've seen it do tons of damage. I've played it. I have one of those decks built somewhere in here. I have a version built, and I've done retarded things with Monastery Swift Spear. So I could see that between that and then Cruise letting you regas in the mid game is probably good enough. This deck is so absurd. 31 drops. Like, honestly, I should just be playing this deck. Can't beat them, join them situation. That Sulphur Falls needs to be gone. Ugh, this is a horrible sideboard. I haven't updated this deck in ages. I don't play this really. I fully 100% agree with you, Ironblood. As long as Treasure Cruise doesn't get banned, this deck or a variation of this deck is far and away the best deck in format. My personal opinion is that anybody who doesn't think that is wrong. I mean, I hate to sound that self-assured about it, but in all the matches I've played as it and against it, the deck just is absurd. Like even this list here, and this list isn't anywhere near close to optimal. This is just something I threw together right away as soon as I had Treasure Cruises, and I haven't updated it since. And it's still an absurd deck. It does retarded things, and it gets out of hand way, way, way too easy. Like I said, I should just be playing it because at this point it's basically free tickets. I think you have to do you either have to have a really bad run or just get variance out or just be a really bad player to not go positive in a number of dailies with that. Like, obviously there'll be times where you go 0-2 drop because that's kind of just the nature of the modern format and Magic in general. But I think over the course of a couple of weeks of grinding dailies, it's almost impossible to not be positive tickets with that list. So I really should just be playing it just to stockpile free tickets, but that's no fun. I want to find a way to get back to casting Bitter Blossom here, guys. Yeah, Matora, if you go, it's probably not archived anymore, but I think I uploaded it to YouTube. One of my streams from about a month ago, I was playing that list, and it was like the last stream of the last match of the night, and I just did a random two-man. I was playing against the makeshift deck, you know, the red-green scape shift summoning trap deck. And at one point, he had an obstinate Baloth out and 16 life, and I killed him that turn. Like, it was like, really? Like, I'm going to be attacking for lethal through a blocker with you at 16 hit points, and it was like turn 5, something retarded like that. It was just like, really? That's not even close to fair. And we won another die roll. This hand seems keepable. This hand gains a lot of life. I'm going to go for it. I'm tempted to run out the Urborg first, but nah. Just because I like Urborg. I think it's a cool land. For those who haven't been paying attention, I've been drinking. Probe. So it's either Storm or Delver. I'm guessing Delver, based on the fact that Storm isn't very popular right now. In fact, I haven't ran into a Storm matchup unless I was the one playing it in quite a while. And if this is Delver, this is pretty good against the Delver deck. And with this hand, there's a good chance I can just go on the Dredge plan. It's not a Dredge plan, but for the early turns, while I wait to hit my land drops and start slamming ballasts or whatever, Dark Blast kills most of their deck. Polluted Delta, yeah, I'm thinking it's a Delver deck. No, it doesn't. It originally did. The original build that I had for this deck had a life from the loam in it. And I cut it. Let's see, he's got Bolt, Pyromancer, Serum Visions, Vapor Snag. I am actually going to take the Serum Visions here. Yeah, we're gonna take the Serum Visions here. Cause I can kill the Pyromancer with the Dark Blast if he decides he wants to try and slam that out there. I'd rather not let him have that extra chance at hitting this third land drop. And there's our fourth land drop, so ballasts are coming. And he doesn't have a way to stop a ballast from happening. And he doesn't have... If he drew a leak, it's fine. He just feeds my dig through time. Yeah, the Ascendancy combo gets shut down by Burn pretty easily and the Blue-Red Delver deck, so it's really just not going anywhere right now. But he got his land, so he's going to get to play the young Pyromancer and then have up Lightning Bolt, I guess. I should have put a stop on my upkeep is what I should have done. I think I'm going to be dredging the Dark Blast next turn. I would prefer to hit a 5th land drop, but I don't think it matters this turn. I think I want the Dark Blast back in my hand. Yeah, I definitely want the Dark Blast back in my hand. because he's got another bolt in his hand. One of these cards is a bolt. Yeah, and the Dredging the Dark Blast is just feeding the dig through time. I'm actually going to dig this on my main phase. Oh, shit. I do not like the new targeting that this deck does. Okay, he doesn't even want to deal with it. Yeah, I was just going to grab another land and probably a threat at that point. So it's the Delver deck. So we're going to go on to the game. We're going to try out this. I don't like Liliana here, actually. I used to like it against the Delver deck because it's harder for them to deal with the Planeswalkers, but they have so many things that are not hitting. It's not enough impact. It's just a 3-mana Edict. Well, we're going to see how well it goes, guys. Let's see what he does. Okay, Thought Scattered. I'm assuming he's obviously got either Remand or Leak here, but I have two, so there's no point in not just firing it off. As I say, GP Madrid's this weekend, right, Matora? Madrid, right? That's the modern one. I feel like Treasure Cruise might be happening. I don't know if it's worth trying the second one. Should I try and fire off this second chalice, or should I wait until he tries to tap out for something here? I think I'm gonna wait. You think I should just go for it? That's two of my three. He has to have it, is the thing. He's Thought Scoured twice and has 5 cards in hand and hasn't played a threat. And hasn't missed a land drop. So I'm willing to bet he's got some kind of counter magic in his hand. I'd rather wait a turn and see if we can get something else out of him. Yeah, okay, so he had Snap Snare. What we actually need to do is draw another green source so I can start slamming ballasts. Ugh. All these double greens and me without a second green source. This is actually... If I had a chalice there, he would have spell snared it. It wouldn't have resolved. I think I have to go for it here. I mean, he has an answer. Fuck, he has an answer. He has to have an answer. It's either that or he go fire off the Maelstrom Pulse just to kill the Snapcaster. Not the best use, but I need him to try and resolve a threat next turn, so... Oh, god damn it. Alright. I can tap. Jeez. So what would be nice is if I had one more land to be able to have a second land out, to be able to fire that off, to try and get the counterspell out of his hand. Right now we just need to draw another land, preferably a green source. Fucking A. Well, this turn we have to go for it. This is awkward. I'm sitting here with a handful of pretty strong cards that I can't just resolve because my mana base is probably made incorrectly. Okay, so he's got snap. He's got another snap. There's only one Dark Slick Shores in the deck actually, so that won't happen. It'll probably be another basic island though, which is literally the least useful land in the deck for me right now. The upside is Delver didn't flip, so we have that going for us. Oh, jeez. Servants. I'm gonna replicate that Delver. I'll wait till it attacks, but I'm abrupt decaying the Delver, and then we're hoping we hit a land drop that's green source so we can slam a Baloth. We're really close to a point where we just die though. So I mean, we're taking 4 here. We're going down to 6. He's got 4 cards in hand. He's only gone through 1 bolt. Good chance we're actually just dead here. Boy. Sometimes the shuffler hates me, guys. This is a 25 land deck. I could have waited, but I don't. I just need to stop the damage here. I can't take 4 and go to 2. Like I'm basically just dead. My out is to draw a forest or a Misty Rain forest, and him to not have a counter spell for a Baloth. But he's cruising right now, so I'm probably just dead. So if he has any burn, we're just dead. Okay. And I still was going to take 2 more turns to get a land, and it was going to be a tapped one. Cute. On the play, I'm going to leave the chalices in, because we're on the play, and they're going to be that much better. It's going to be a lot harder for him to answer that way. I think the Solte Charm is going to come out. We're going to bring in some negates here. Since we're on the play, that makes him a little bit better. Garrick's still a removal spell. I'm going to cut 1 dig and only bring in 2 negates. Be easier that way. I don't have very good sideboarding plans for this deck. Like I said, we have the chalice. We will keep it. Both of these will be fetching green sources. So, if he plays and leaves a blue source up, I think I'm still going to try and slam the chalice. He knows it's coming now, so I think it's worth it to just slam it here. Either way, I'm going to Darkslick, fetch up a Overgrown Tomb, Darkslick Shores, Chalice of the Void, and make him have either a snare or a pierce. If he doesn't have a snare or a pierce, I can shut off a good portion of his deck just like that. Nope, he's just got a Delver. So that will be the last 1-drop he is resolving. Hopefully this doesn't flip. And it doesn't. I don't need to EE for 0. I mean, I'm going to EE for 1 and 2. Just deal this. Not yet, though. He's just going to feed a cruise now. That's all. That's his game plan. And Delver didn't flip again, which is good. Let's draw a removal spell. Oh wait, I know what I'm drawing, huh? Derp. I don't want this Ghost Quarters, so... Of course, just another island on top. Yeah, I can, oops. I did not mean to skip that. I meant to play the Baloth there. That's annoying. Yeah, the way Engineered Explosive works is because it's Sunburst, so you can pay any amount you want for X. Don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, shit. So now I need to draw, I need to hit a removal spell here fairly quickly, or the stupid Delver's gonna be enough. Or I have to play the Engineered Explosives for 0 to kill the Delver, and that's not worth it, because then I lose my Chalice. I'm not doing that unless I happen to have a second Chalice. Come up. That said, Baloth is going to make the race a lot easier. Like I said, I messed up. I really needed to have played that Baloth last turn. That was just horrible play on my part, more than anything. That said, I'm still gaining a lot of life off of this. And I have land drops for days. So his Delver is basically only hitting me for 2 for the next 2 turns. None of his burn is relevant. And I get to hit him for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 next turn because of Tar Pit. So we should be able to win this race. I don't think he can catch up. So it looks like we're going to 3-1 the daily, guys. With my random bug brew and one of my loss being because I wasn't paying attention. God, if I drew Maelstrom Pulse right now. I mean, obviously I'm not going to because I know what I'm drawing, but so I don't think I'm going to be attacking with the Tar Pit this turn, because I think we're going for the EE for 2 here. Just to blow up that Young Pyro. Look, Maelstrom Pulse is coming, guys. He has no cards in hand, I'm just blowing this. No point in waiting. I don't want him to be able to double block this and kill it. We basically win here. I don't see him coming back. He has no cards in hand. He's full top deck mode, and we can win this race quite easily. Because next turn I can just Maelstrom Pulse the Delver of Secrets. I mean, I guess I could Maelstrom. I guess I go for the kill, huh? Well, that's 3-1 in the daily, guys. I actually, some of the Scape Shift decks have switched over to main deck multiple Chalice of the Voids. And I'm a big fan. Like, honestly, if I had Scape Shifts online, there's a good chance you guys would be watching me play Scape Shift for the next month or 2. I really like Scape Shift as a deck. And I feel like it's secretly really good right now if you tune it correctly. And I think Chalice is pretty decent in it. in that situation as well. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain what I'm trying to say here, but let's just say if I had Scape, I'd probably be playing Scape Shift online. The only thing I'm really missing for building Scape Shift is Scape Shifts, and unfortunately, I think they're. I feel like they're pretty expensive online. It's definitely a brew, chat bro. It's not tuned. The mana base is probably incorrect. Um, yeah, see, Scape Shifts are $17. It looks like 17 tickets each. Yeah, I don't feel like paying that for them. Maybe if this deck just decided sucks. And hey, if they have banned Cloud Post Warfrage, or if you were a really greedy Tron player, but if you were curious, chat bro, this is the list we were playing today. Um, hold on, let me make things look pretty because Moto doesn't like things to look pretty. Anyways, that's 3-1. I will take it. Considering my loss was to timeout because I was double queued and I don't double queue, I'm really comfortable with that. So maybe I will play this a little bit longer. I think I need to tune up the mana base a little bit. I think it needs another green source. What I think needs to happen is actually just this. I think that actually is probably the best thing. It might not need the Darkslick Shores, and the Darkslick Shores could become another utility land, I would think, actually, either like a second Ghost Quarter to help deal with manlands, since like I'm kind of leaning heavily on Abrupt Decays. Because I don't really need the extra blue. I think I have enough black sources. I don't think I need the extra blue source. Yeah, like a Flooded Grove or a Twilight Mire would probably be really good, but I don't have one online. I don't even know what lands I have as far as filter lands. I think I only have Graven Cairns, so that doesn't help. What do I got? What do I got? That's really a rare. Jeez. I think I just have Graven Cairns online. I don't have any of the other ones. Um, Ghost Quarter over Tech Edge because all I'm caring about with my utility lands for as far as those is stopping Tron and killing manlands. I don't care about the land advantage disadvantage that much. I want to be able to kill manlands. Really, it's really just I want to be able to kill manlands. Like I want to be able to kill Colonnade. I want to be able to kill Raging Ravine. Um, those yeah, Tron. Tron probably crushes this deck, to be perfectly honest. So Ghost Quarters are probably a little better in that regards anyways. But really it's for the manlands. But yeah, they're probably better because Tron's probably a horrible, horrible matchup. I don't think Dig Through Time is gonna help against Tron. I mean, yeah. I don't want to I'm hoping to just dodge Tron, let's put it at that. So I think there's a good chance this Darkslick Shore should just become another Ghost Quarter. Oh, I still have Rare selected. Yeah. I think it should be that. I think that's probably a little better. It gives me the extra green source at the cost of a blue source. and then a second Ghost Quarter at the cost of a black source. Well, a Urborg, but I think that's okay. Sideboard could probably use some work. I don't think it needs 3 negates. Out of all those games, I never once boarded in more than 2. I don't think I ever wanted 3. There's far too much tap out happening in this deck to leave up much for negate. I think having negate in is this is part of my anti-combo deck package right here. These 3 cards. I think it's okay to leave 2, but that does give me an extra sideboard slot. Not sure what. I kind of feel like it needs to be another graveyard hate card. I mean, yeah, I run Snapcasters, but they're not integral to the deck. So maybe a Relic of Progenitus is what I'm wanting here. Just as another graveyard hate. But I mean, I guess I have... I have 3 Scavenging Oozes as graveyard hate. I have a Grafter's Cage in the sideboard. Do I want a Relic of Progenitus? How does Jund usually, or how does the Rock do against Malaropod Reaperkin? Like just the straight up black green the Rock deck. How is that matchup against Malaropod? Because I think this deck plays very similar to that. Um, it's very much a grindy, I want to go long style deck. So this deck style of deck is not my normal style of deck. So I'm not 100% sure how that matchup usually goes. Spell Bomb? I can see. I don't think I have any Spell Bombs. What's the black Spell Bomb? I think I like the idea of the black Spell Bomb better than the Relic, because the Spell Bomb, it's not going to cost me any tickets, right? It's... I like to pick up playsets and stuff. If I'm getting it, it's not going to cost me any extra tickets. I'm going to get a playset just because I'd rather have it than not have it later. Do you have it built online, or do you just have it built in paper? If you have it built online, I'd be down to give it a test with you sometime if you ever wanted to. So it's cost 1, tap it, and hit the whole graveyard, or I'd pay a black. Okay. Do I want more than 1? Or is 1 probably okay? 1's probably okay. Since I do have main deck scavenging uses, so 1's probably fine. Alright, we'll try that. We'll try that next time I decide to join a daily. Probably be sometime this weekend for anybody interested. Probably next stream, maybe Sunday in the early morning, the 10 a.m. California time daily. I think there's a chance I should be free. Usually Sundays are my lazy days. My wife and I just sit around the house and relax. That's our chill day. We hang out, play video games, watch TV. We don't really do things, so. And I like doing those dailies because they're usually full dailies. There's usually 90, 100 plus people, so you don't run into as many weird decks like we did tonight. And granted, we ran into Boggles. We ran into, what was that second deck? Does anybody actually know what that deck was? Was it just Jund? Or was it like a budget Jund list? Because I didn't see Bob's. I didn't see... he had Lily. So maybe it was just like a new version of Jund. Because I think the Jund players have been talking about cutting Bob because Bob is really bad right now. Um, the extra self damage is just not good. That's one of the reasons I'm not playing Bitter Blossom, unfortunately. So maybe that was just somebody trying out a new version of Jund because he did have Lily. He cast Lily, didn't he? Yeah, I remember him resolving Lily on us. So it's not like it was a budget deck. It was just his own brew. I mean, I didn't see Goyf, so it could be a semi-budget list or similar to the way this is. But because like I have lilies, I only have two, but I have a couple lilies. I don't have bobs. I don't have Goyfs. I wouldn't be playing bobs right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm babbling. I apologize for anybody who can't follow my stream of thought, but this is full on stream of thought talking right now. How many tickets did others make? At all. See how much money we made today, guys. If you want to play Treasure and Cruise in Modern, just play Delver. Tell you what, let me sell these packs, and I'll fire up the Delver deck myself. I'll fire up the one that I have in the deck, and we'll do one quick game of that to end my stream, and I'll just show you. Like I haven't played it in a long time. And I'll just show you just the raw power that the deck has. Well, you spent 6 tickets, made 20. I'll take a 14 ticket profit with my random brew. Alright, let's see. We'll even try it in a 2-man. Because the deck is just strong enough that it's worth trying to throw tickets away. Hopefully, I mean, it's kind of late. It's 1 in the morning for me. So, might not fire right away, but if it fires in the next minute or two, we'll do a Treasure Cruise Delver deck with, I'll pull up the list. This here. This right here is the reason that Chalice of the Void is in my sideboard, by the way, because I figured a lot of the decks look pretty similar to this. And well, this Chalice of the Void on 1 does quite a bit of work here. This version here is also a very, very, very aggressive version of the deck. This isn't one of the ones that can sit back and play the control-y list like players like if you know who Ziminjowski is, James Fazzolori. He writes for Channel Fireball. He's a big proponent of this style of deck, and I highly recommend any article he ever writes about anything. I feel like he's an exceptional Magic player, and very insightful. I really enjoy his articles, and I really enjoy his discussions on Reddit. And his version of this deck has the ability to play a lot more of the control-y role. It's a little bit more mid-rangey and grindy, and this isn't that. This list probably wants to even cut the Snapcasters at this point, and just be even more all in on the rest of it. Like this list probably wants to find a way to fit in more burn. I'd almost see lava spikes being okay in this list here. But this is also, this list gets crazy retarded. I've seen it do stupid things. Alright, the two-man fire. So I'll show you how it goes. Flagstones, forge cinders. So this guy is playing a meta deck. This guy's playing a deck designed to help beat what we're playing, which is smart. I was messing around with that, obviously, what we just played tonight. Because Ratchet Bomb can be potentially better. I don't know, it's actually just a holdover, really, is what it comes down to. Yeah, it probably shouldn't be either, really. Comrade Squawks. It's because I had it in my old Delver deck, and when cons hit, I built this instead, basically. That's just how I started. So if he drops a Thalia here, we're in a really bad spot. We're not in a horrible. What? That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, the Flare Husk has me a little like, wait, what? Like, what just happened? Pure Steel Paladin. Okay. You have a Pure Steel Paladin. I'm gonna make him sack this to save his Pure Steel Paladin. Especially since I have another Bolt in hand for next turn. And everything at this point is just feeding the crews. The Forge Tender has me confused. Like, okay, now I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, I know. I've seen some of like the Cheerios Pure Steel Paladin decks. Like, I'm not sure what to do. Like, this Burned and Forge Tender is kind of annoying. Yeah, I have no idea what my opponent is doing. That's the only reason I'm tanking really hard here. I also have an awkward hand of a Treasure Cruise and two Snapcasters. Thinking about just bolting the Germ token, hitting him for 2, and keeping up Pierce or Snapcaster as surprise blocks for this, unless he equips first. That's what we're going to go for. Okay, that's the one I wanted him to equip. I didn't want him to equip this one because then I couldn't play my blue Doomblade. So this isn't exactly how I wanted to show the power of this deck. Because we're playing against a non-deck. But, hey, whatever, I'll take free tickets. So we're cruising next turn. Yeah, Mator, I know what deck you're thinking of. I don't think this is that deck, because that deck doesn't run Flare Husk. All the equipment in that deck are zeros. All the artifacts in that deck are zeros. Really? Another fucking Forge Tender? But then he doesn't equip. Interesting. Whoa, Mirren Crusader. Quarter Shield, Oblivion Ring. Mirren Crusader is bad for us. Really bad for us. I don't know here. Yeah, Herod, we're doing a quick two-man of Blue-Red Delver just to kind of show off the power of the deck. I don't know if I should play the Delver here, or if I should just Burst Lightning him in the face. I'm honestly tempted to just Burst Lightning him in the face, then attack with my 4/5 Monastery Soul Spirit and my Young Pyro. He just blocks the Young Pyro and takes 4, but that means he takes 6 and puts it down to 10. I have Snap Burst for the next turn. Huh. I think I'm just gonna run out the Delver actually. I want to attack here. Like this deck wants to be attacking. I'm gonna attack. You know what? He's got the Oblivion Ring. So he is gonna block there. I think I just want to get as much damage as possible in here. This gives me another dude. Fills my graveyard to get that second cruise going. Yeah, the Prot Red is annoying. Like I said, I feel like this deck performs better when it plays very aggressively. That's why I took that line of pitching my Pyromancer. That said, if he doesn't hit a land drop here, we're in a really good spot still. It doesn't look like he hit a land drop because I would assume he would just slam it and immediately play out the Mirren Crusader sitting in his hand rotting. As is, what he probably does here is he equips one of his equipments to the Burrington Forge Tender and goes on full defense. I hope I draw a land so I can snap Burst Lightning his face. Yeah. Yeah, I want to draw a land, so I want to snap Burst Lightning, then play the Delver. and attack with everything. Because no, I don't play Vapor Snags. It should have Vapor Snags in it. Um, yeah, why would he play this deck? Should be the question you're asking. I'm not snap bursting until after blocks because I want him to block a token and not block here, so I get an extra point of damage through. Oh, he's just going to do that. Well, in that case, I'm not going to be snap burst lightning. I'm just going to play a Delver. Yeah, we're just going to play a Delver. What? What? I don't even know these cards. Well, he's going to equip the Flare Husk to the Burrington Fortune, and then he can block the he can block a Flip Delver now because he's got a 2/4. That's fine. Next turn, I'm untapping Snap, Burst Lightning, Core Outfitter, and attacking with everything anyways. Unless Delver doesn't flip, then Delver's going to sit back and be like, "Rawr, I'm a blocker." Because Wandering Ones are only good for blocking. Really? That's aggressive. You, sir, can hit me. Please flip. Please flip. Just flip. Serum Vision, sure. I have no clue why he attacked me there. So I'll instead just kill him. I could have just shot him in the face here, but it kills him either way. Okay. Main deck Burrington Fortuners. There's an excuse for Ratchet Bomb, I guess. I am actually going to bring clicks here because I do not want to have to deal with the Mirren Crusader. We're going to cut some Thought Scours as our cuts. I think I'm okay with this setup here. I suppose Magma Sprays could be okay. I mean, they don't hit the Forge Tender or the Mirren Crusader. But we didn't see a whole lot of other creatures, did we? I'm just going to go for that. Vault Rain for Flag Sense. Hey, it's a free 2 damage. 3 mana, 2 damage. It's like I'm playing Standard. Sure. Yeah, the Spell Pierce probably could have came out. You were definitely correct. This is modern two-man. Ugh. ET land deck, let's draw 3. What? 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 I'm so confused. Like, I honestly have no idea what's happening right now. Sure, you have a distorting lens. That's not even worth trying to spell snare. No, we're in a two-man. Like, this person paid tickets to play distorting lens. Like, if we were in tourney practice, I would get it, because I've played all kinds of things, but, like, in tourney practice, I've run into all kinds of crazy decks, but yeah. There's his Forge Tender, guys. Oh shit, combo enabled. I don't even know what's going on. I am so utterly confused. I don't even know if I run Basic Mountain. I run a Basic Mountain. So yeah, you're probably correct. Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. Especially if Delver flips here. Alright, I'm sitting on what, 3, 6, 7, 8 damage in my hand. Plus if Delver flips, that's 8, 9, 10. Then Snapcaster, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Main deck Forge Tender and Distorting Lens. It's just like, what? I think I'm gonna just fire a bolt off here. Stay mana efficient. I have a handful of burn, so I think it's okay. Yeah, sure. We'll flip our Delver. I don't know if I'd call it a Predator. It's an attempted metagame deck. I'll accept that explanation or that argument, but like this guy's going for the Burrington Forge Tender Distorting Lens to try and pretend he has Mother of Runes. Is the only thing I can get out of this here. So he's gonna flash in old Pure Steel Paladin. I'm going to, oops, I meant to Burst Lightning that, like right away. I meant to do that on my end step while he only had the 1 mana open. Yeah, he would have been much better off going for this game plan by just playing Cop Red. I fully agree. I don't think it's a good plan, but it's for what he's trying to do, it's better. Do I just blow him out here? I'm going to. I don't think my life total matters. This would have been the situation where I would have liked to have fetched Basic Mountain. Hey, look, I used a red removal spell to kill a Burrington Forge Tender. Do anybody else remember what the other cards in his hand were? I don't think it matters, but... Sure, buddy. So you've ticked his Aether Vial up, so he might have a Mirroring Crusader. Oh, look, a cruise. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So I'm going to tap all my mana for this cruise, so that way I can leave a bolt in my yard for my Snapcaster that's in hand. And we're going to kind of just hope we hit a land out of these three. We didn't. However, we did draw quite a bit of gas, so I'm not too upset. Yeah, it probably would have been better for a pre-combat cruise. And in case I drew a Swift Spear, but I would have needed to draw a Swift Spear plus land because I wanted to leave a bolt since I have a Snapcaster. Godsend. That's cute. Is this going to be his Mirroring Crusader? I don't know what other... I mean, who knows what kind of random 3-drops he could be running, but... Edge Champion. Okay. I think we can still race here. I have 2 bolts and 2... I have a bolt in the yard, 2 Snapcasters, and a bolt in hand, plus the Flip Helper. And there's a land. How much damage am I taking next turn? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taking at least 6 next turn. 7, because I'm probably fetching, because I'm going to bolt, snap, bolt, then untap, snap, bolt. You're right, he can't equip Godsend to Champion because it's colored. He can equip it to the Germ token, though. It doesn't matter. I'm killing him. This not on his turn, but when I untap, I kill him. Unless he has a way to gain life. I should have been a dick and bolted it in a response. He ticked his Aether Vial up to 4. That doesn't matter. I'm killing him with bolts. Yeah, I don't know what Violent 4 could be in a mono white equipment deck. Well, anyways, I wanted to show you how that deck works because somebody was talking about it earlier. Reaper King, I believe, and was it Reaper King? Yeah, it was Reaper King. I wanted to just run the deck out and randomly run it. It's no point in showing that, but whatever. I'll take the free, uh, the free booster pack for it. Anyways, guys, that is probably it for me tonight. We 3-1'd the daily with my random bug brew, and then we won a 2-man with Delver, because Delver's free wins in Modern right now, for anybody curious. Delver's free wins. Oh, I'm sorry, Booty Shorts, you missed the 3-1. Reaper, recalling feels dirty. Let's just put it at that. And when you're recalling in Modern, it feels just as dirty as you imagine. Imagine how dirty it would feel at any time to draw 3 cards for 1 mana. And that's how it feels all the time. It's absurd. Booty Shorts, if you are free on Sunday, I believe I might try and stream the Sunday morning Modern Daily with the same list right here. Since I 3-1 with it, I think I'm going to run it back and try again in a more busy daily. I'm on the late shift at work. That's why we're doing the late night daily tonight. I felt like streaming. I haven't streamed in a while, so I felt like firing it up and seeing it. Plus, I have a new computer right now, so I wanted to test it. So if you want to watch this brew try again, I will probably be doing the Sunday morning daily because I think I'm busy Saturday. My wife said that something was going on, so I think I'll be busy. But Sunday, I think I'll probably be streaming. Maybe tomorrow or Friday night, I might fire up a late night stream. I won't be going to Friday Night Magic since I'm on the late night shift at work, so sometimes if I skip Friday Night Magic, I stream instead because I still like to play Magic on Fridays, so maybe Friday night, but it'll be the late night daily again, the same one we just played. Otherwise, I think I'll be trying Sunday. So if you want to watch the Bug Brew go, that'll be when to come back. Dig Through Time is an amazing Magic card. Anyways, it's about 1:30 in the morning, so I think I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta go wake my wife up. She's sleeping on the couch anyways. So thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. Thanks for dealing with me drinking and playing and making all kinds of play mistakes early on. My play got a little tighter later in the night, and yeah. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to bed, guys. I'll see you guys next time. See you later.